Hey guys, it's your girl Cam and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome, and I hope you join the Cam fam by hitting that subscribe button because I have a lot of awesome surprises coming your way for all of my amazing subscribers that I love so much that I just want to do some really awesome stuff for you. So definitely make sure to subscribe. And if you haven't already, definitely make sure to check out my how-to makeup series, which I'm going to link that entire playlist for you right up here. Even though I'm kind of like interspersing some of these other videos with reviews or looks, just because I don't know, like I need my creative outlet, you know what I mean? So even though I'm trying to do some very like detailed and informative videos as well, I just also want to play with color and let my creativity out. And so there's going to be a lot of those videos coming your way too. So I had a lot of videos planned and already recorded, and I kind of scrapped them all. Okay, well maybe not scrapped, but just postponed because the brand new Morphe 39S Such a Gem palette came out. And when I first saw pictures of this palette right before it came out, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to get this because it is just so me. It's not even funny. It's very, very close to what my dream palette would be. And I just feel like, I don't know, it's both sultry and mystical and fairy-y and luxurious and royal all in one. I have so many words to describe it, I could go on. But I really wanted to do a look and a review for you guys because I just love what this palette has to offer. So first off, I really love the color story in this palette. And as you can see, it's kind of divided where you have a bunch of cool tones over here and then warm tones on this side. So I'll probably be doing another look for you guys featuring more of the warm tones because I did something very cool, mystical, fairy-y for you today. And I'm probably going to be doing something a little more sultry with the warm tones for another look. I also feel like it has a really good selection of both mattes and shimmers to do different looks with. There's one pressed glitter right here, which is on the warm side, so I actually wanted to do a look with it, but it wouldn't really match and I wouldn't be able to incorporate it in this look, so that'll be for another day. And then this row of giant pans, which are silk toppers, are actually amazing to work with. I did use one of them as my inner corner and brow bone highlight, and actually even to top my highlighter. So as you can see, a lot of them give off kind of I would say the Anastasia Dream Glow Kit, that highlighter set. So you can definitely use these as highlighters or as, kind of more what they're meant to be, which is toppers over other eyeshadows that you put on, and I've definitely done that for this look today, so you'll see that coming up. But yeah, not only are the colors my dream colors, I feel just the blendability of these is just so buttery soft, and I didn't have any issues blending. They're both pigmented and blendable, which is always amazing. I would say that when I did practice this look last night, because I always do, I don't like to just do things on the fly. That's not my style. I like to have my looks planned and just be educated about what everything about a product does. So that's what I wanted to do here. And when I was playing around with this last night, I felt like this dark purple that I'm wearing in the inner and outer corners, to get the full pigment, I really had to do reverse blending today. And when I didn't do it last night, I didn't feel like I got as much pigmentation as I wanted to out of it. So I think if you're gonna go for some of the lighter shades, it's fine to just do your standard blending where you go lightest to darkest, but I feel like to really make some of these darker mattes pop, then I do recommend reverse blending with them. And of course, as always with Morphe, I feel like these shimmers perform really, really well. I actually just used a flat synthetic brush. I didn't spray it with anything, and then I did go ahead and use my finger a little bit just to intensify the color, but I never have a problem with getting these shimmers to pop the way I want to, so I'm really happy about that. So I'll also be doing swatches for you guys at the end of this video, also because I haven't even swatched all of the colors myself yet, so I'm just really curious to see exactly how all of these colors look. Alright, so if you're digging this look, then please hit that like button down below for me, and let's get into the tutorial. So to really both make it a little more blown out and blended out, and also deposit a lot of pigment, I'm going to be using a combination of traditional blending techniques with some reverse blending. So the very first color I'm going into is Pink Prize, and I'm taking this on my E40 and using this as the transition shade. Because of the highlight shade that I'm going to be using, I really don't want a lot of flesh tone peeking through, so I'm going to try to make the gradient very pink. and I'm bringing this up pretty near to the brow bone area. Now going into the color Make It Rain, I'm going to start packing this color in the inner and outer corner because I am doing a halo eye for this look. And then I'm also going to pack it in the shape that I want and then reverse blend that out. Now I'm just wiping my brush off a little bit and doing a little bit of preliminary blending on this edge just to make it easier. Now I'm going into the color Purple Majesty, which is just like this perfect in-between color, and I'm just going to start packing that on the edge of the dark purple. And after I pack some on there, I'm going to blend it out. Now I'm just going to go back in and repack some of that Make It Rain color just to intensify it a little more. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm going to clean my brush off really well and go back into that first shade, Pink Prize, to really help blend these edges out. Alright, so once that's all nice and blended out, I'm going to take my little tiny brush from my L'Oreal Gel Eyeliner Kit. I know it's kind of weird, but it's a great cut crease brush. And I'm also going to be taking my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And now I'm going to start carving out the halo cut crease. Now once that's done, I'm going to go into the shade Shiny Object, and I'm just going to fill in where I put that concealer with my Sigma E56. Now once I have that done, I'm actually going to go into the silk topper called Oh Yes. And oh yes honey, now we're going to blend out these edges. So I'm just going to pat it between this periwinkle color and the deep purple. And again, these are a little bit creamy, but they do eventually behave as a powder. And I'm really just layering this gently, and as I get a good deposit, then I'm going to go in with little circles and blend it out. Then I'm doing the same thing for the inner corner. Then I'm just going to go in with my finger to really intensify that pigment. Then I'm going in with the silk topper, Take the Crown. And again with my E56, I'm just going to apply that over wherever I have the periwinkle shade. with my pencil brush, I'm just going back into that deep purple, Make It Rain, and deepening up the inner and outer corners. And then I'm just taking some more of the dark purple and really carving out this shape. And now just to finish off the bottom lash line, I'm going to take the color Purple Majesty on my Sigma E20 and just brush this along the lower lash line. And then with my Morphe M165, I'm just going to stamp Make It Rain onto my bottom lash line. Then I'm actually going to go into the shade here for it. And again, this is actually the shade that I used for my highlighter today. So I'm going to go back in with my E56 and actually use this as my inner corner and brow bone highlight. And so I just went ahead and popped on some of these Kiss Lashes in Midnight. And also I just put some white eyeliner in my lower waterline just to make my eyes look a little bit bigger and brighter. And so here's the completed look. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this look with the 39S palette and basically me turning myself into my fairy fantasies, I guess. Even though, yeah, this palette really does give me these just beautiful mystical vibes, so I really love that. And now I'm gonna get into doing some swatches for you. Alrighty, so that is it for this review and tutorial. I definitely recommend you go out and get this, even if you've already got a palette with a lot of pinks and purples, because I feel like there's so much uniqueness with this palette that I feel like it would be hard to kind of like replicate a lot of the looks that you could do with it. And again, if you like this video, then please hit that like button down below for me, and I'm definitely going to be doing more looks with this palette, so stay tuned and make sure to subscribe. Okay, that's it. The video's done. Alright, well, if you want to check out some more videos by me, then here's a couple more that you can definitely take a look at. And then click on my face right here to subscribe to my channel, especially because you don't want to miss all of the awesome surprises I have coming your way. Alright, my loves, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.